Welcome to the job site. We're doing a remodel on this house to give it a second chance. And today we're working on the outdoor spaces. And we'll show you how we use Loctite's PL PREMIUM MAX to ensure a long-lasting install. You can see here we've built this privacy wall and we've clad it with a mortarless stone veneer that's attached with a flange system. At the top, we have a smaller piece that we had to rip down and cut off that flange. So we're gonna need to rely on an adhesive to secure it to the wall. We're using the PL PREMIUM MAX for that. I cut it at about 1/4 inch. We want a nice big glob of adhesive on here so that it holds really well. We do these globs so that if any water were to get behind the stone, we want a drainage path behind the stone over top of our weather resistant barrier, and we're not going to cause any problems by having a solid bead across. Next thing that we're doing here is finishing up our pergola, and we want to put a nice end cap on the end of this triple ply beam. We don't want to jam it up with fasteners and cause any splitting in these two ends, so we're going to put a nice bead of adhesive on here. And we want as much as full coverage as possible to block out water and frost and ice building up in there, and it's going to keep this looking good for a really long time. We'll put a couple screws in the middle just to hold it until that adhesive cures. Get my screw started. Got that good grab so I can readjust. Our final application here is building an access door to get underneath the deck. We're going to build a pressure treated frame. We've got lap joints here, and we're going to use PL adhesive to lock this thing all together and make sure it stays square. Lap joints done, now assemble. The thing I like about the PL PREMIUM MAX is that it's going to fill all of our void space here. We're not going to really be relying on the fasteners. They're just going to hold it together until that adhesive dries. It's not going to be a finished product. This is going to be on the inside of the deck, so any excess that squeezes out is totally fine. We just want to make sure that we have a nice secure bond. Now that we've got our frame assembled, I'm going to crawl underneath the deck, attach our frame to our skirting, then I'll use the track saw to cut out the deck boards, which will already be attached to our frame, and we'll have a fully assembled door good to go. PL PREMIUM MAX is something that we always keep on hand because it bonds to almost anything, and you never know when you're going to need it, but you want to make sure that it's there when you do.